Hello everyone, in this video we are going to apply what you've learned about the Passé Composé with Être. Be sure that you've studied the topic in your textbook. Be sure that you've watched the grammar tutorial video. Remember also to Google the topic on YouTube and you'll find lots of great videos that explain it and give you plenty of examples. So when you're ready to practice what you've learned, then come here and let's go ahead and get started. Commençons. Okay, so we have je and we have aller. Remember, aller is one of those verbs that when you put it in the passé composé, you need to use être instead of avoir. So how do you say I went? Comment dit-on I went en français? Je suis allé pour les hommes et je suis allé avec eux pour les femmes. So remember, depending on the speaker, if it's a male speaking, it will be this first one. If it's female, it'll be this one here with the extra E. So, je suis allé. And the other thing to be very careful with is the literal translation. Remember, je suis allé literally means I am gone, but you have to understand that this translates back to English as I went. Okay? How would you say he went? Comment dit-on he went? Literally, you're going to say he is gone. Il est, remember, il est allé. She went. Elle est allée. Remember with the additional E, because the participle has to agree with the subject. We went. Nous sommes allés. Notice this is if in the group of we, it's all males or males and females, it'll be this first one. If those that are speaking, that are saying the nous are all females, then it would be with the feminine form of the participle. And the S because it's plural. Nous sommes allés. Now how would you say I went to the supermarket? Because we usually just don't say I went in isolation. We talk about a place that we went to. So remember, supermarché is masculine, and when you go somewhere, you have to use the preposition à. So the à and the le combine, don't forget. Je suis allé au supermarché, masculin et féminin. Je suis allé au supermarché. Je suis allé au supermarché, féminin. I arrived. Literally, you have to say, I am arrived. Je suis arrivé, masculin. Je suis arrivé, féminin. I left. Je suis parti, masculin. Je suis parti, féminin. I went down. Je suis descendu, masculin, féminin, je suis descendu. Again, don't let the literal translation throw you off. It literally means I am descended, literally, but the meaning in English is I went down. So here are some other verbs that require être. So I just did a nice little summary here for you. So entrer, to enter. If you want to say I came in, I entered, je suis entré. Monter, to climb up, to get on top of, to go up, je suis monté. Mourir, to die, je suis mort. And the participle is irregular. You just have to memorize this one. So je suis mort, masculin, je suis morte, féminin. Passé is a little tricky because it has two meanings. When you want to use the meaning to pass by, like to go by something, it will have être in the construction. So je suis passé, like I went by the customs area, so je suis passé. If you want to use passé to mean to spend time, then you have to use avoir with it. So j'ai passé, and it'll be the same for masculine and feminine. Remember, for avoir, it's only the masculine form. A few more verbs on the list. Again, these are verbs that in the passé composé they take être. So we have rentrer, to return, je suis rentré. Sortir, to leave, je suis sorti. Tomber, to fall down, je suis tombé, I fell down. Rester, to stay, je suis resté. To return, retourner, je suis retourné. And then naître, to be born, literally. So the participle is irregular, je suis né, masculine and feminine. Okay, and that's it. So just keep practicing with these verbs. Remember, go back to the beginning of the practice part and go through it again until you get everything right, and then you've really learned something.